Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a guide on Warley, and if you don't know, I'm a Warley main, and when I first started using him, I quickly found out whilst his pros are great, his cons can be pretty hard to manage, so let's get into it. Now Warley has 3 weaknesses. He can't eat non-crockpot foods, he remembers the food he's eaten within 2 days, and he has a 20% faster hunger drain. The first weakness that he has is that he can only eat crockpot dishes. It's easily the most notable one when people think about Warley, but it is fairly easy to manage since he has his portable crockpot. Although if you are struggling with this, you should make sure you're doing all 3 of these things. Number 1 is having the chef's pouch early game. They're fairly easy to make, just have twigs, grass and nitri. I'd argue it's better than a backpack because you can carry all your berries and carrots early game. Number 2 is always carrying your crockpot. This one's fairly straightforward, but I remember when I first started playing him, I was always running back to base because I would always forget it. Number 3 is know the right dishes. In specific, make meatballs as much as you can. And don't make ratatouille unless he's sick of all the other dishes. Also make fistful of jams early game because they restore a bit of health and hunger. And they're better than ratatouille anyway, so don't go wasting your berries on ratatouille. Meaty stews are also another great option, but meatballs are by far the best option when it comes to food for Warley, or just sustaining hunger. I know it's what I always rely on. As Warley's second weakness is probably the actual hardest one to manage, which is that Warley remembers the dishes he's eaten within 2 days. This means that if he eats the same dish twice, it has a 10% penalty. The second is 20%, third is 35%, the fourth is 50%, and it caps out at a 70% reduction from gaining any stats from eating a food when eating 5 times within 2 days. To put that into perspective, meatballs gives you 62.5 base hunger, but gives 18.7 hunger when eaten too many times. Now that you know how annoying this mechanic is, this is the best strategy no matter what, completely eliminates it. The way this strategy works is that you're going to want to get 3 meatballs if you're eating meatballs like I usually do, or enough food to fully fill you up. Then wait for your hunger to fully drain to around 20 hunger-ish. Then eat all your food to fill back up to max hunger. And since Warley's stomach is so big, by the time it drains back down, you can just repeat the process and never have to worry about the penalty. Another upside to this is that as long as you have the food in your fridge, you don't need to worry about hunger at all for 2.5 days on end. The final weakness of Warley is just a simple one that's overlooked a lot, and that's his 20% faster hunger drain. And my only tip for this is just play Warley, because by simply playing him, you'll adjust to his hunger drain and get used to it. You guys gained at least 1 tip out of this video to help your Warley experience. Subscribe to be my 7th subscriber. Please join my new Discord, it's pretty lonely. Anyways, have a great day and see ya.